You can start.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you, IIU, for giving me this platform. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are joining from across the world. So just giving you a brief about myself. I am Preeti Mehrotra. I am International Certified Career Coach. I am ICF Certified Clarity and Parenting Coach. And I'm also associated with a different association. I am associated with IIU and the Training and Development Department. And I'm an author, and definitely I'm a public speaker. So that is the reason that I'm here with the topic, enhancing public speaking skills. So just before starting, I would like to give you a brief about International Internship University. Is a leading virtual education system and a global brand confederation, which is most valuable and trusted worldwide and well reputed in delivering innovative programs globally. It is trusted name for a quality training programs and is committed to providing a better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. In short period, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist and a passionate educationist for the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. So this is all about IIU. This is my second session in this IIU. I hope you will like the session, and I'm sure that after going through the session, you are going to upgrade yourself if you are having any fear of the public speaking. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so just let me do some adjustment. So today's webinar is on enhancing public speaking skills, right? We all have some of the other fears, and public speaking is one of them. So today's agenda is like, I'll be telling you about, in this webinar, I'll be covering introduction, what is public speaking and what are the importance of public speaking, reasons for public speaking fear, effective communication challenges and strategies. So throughout the session, we are going to cover all these things, and I'm sure you are going to be benefited from it, from the session. So it's very important to understand first of the public speaking, what is public speaking and why it is required. So if we say that public speaking in a simple language, to stand before the audience and deliver the speech on a topic, any topic, that is actually the public speaking. Wherever you are speaking and delivering your content in front and convincing them that what you are telling, that is a public speech. And it could be formal and informal as per the occasion. Coming to the 4 types of public speaking, because this is very important to know that how many types of speeches are there, so that you are able to understand that where you need to be formal and where you can be informal. So talking about the speaking to inform, so there are speeches where you are just informing the audience, you are imparting information on a particular topic or issue. It can be anything, like you are giving the information about it. And it is very important as a speaker that your whatever you are informing, that should be authentic. So you have to be very cautious about this, like whatever information you are giving, that have some authenticity and you are giving it with a clarity. Speaking to persuade. Now, this is something which you are persuading. Here the public speaker is persuading, or is just working as an influencer and change the way of audience, what they think and what they do. And it is also used in the sales market to persuade the customers to use the product. It is also used to influence the whatever the person is saying. If a person is having is being a celebrity, whatever he speaks or she speaks, it matters to the people, and people start following. Those who are the fans of that particular celebrity, they just follow the blindly. So it's a very big responsibility that what you are speaking and what you are proceeding to do. Speaking to equate, it is something which is a higher level of persuasive speaking, where your aim is to motivate people enough to take a step. Specific step means you are persuading the people to take a step, or to take an action, right? So here, if it just take an example, if a war is going, and if you are persuading your people to participate in it to save the country, so it is something like that, where it's a one step ahead with the persuading. Now, coming to the speaking to entertain, right? So here, when we are talking about entertainment, it can be of the informal functions, it can be wedding, it can be birthday parties, it can be the farewells, where you are using this type of speech, where you are just become a formal and you are giving a personal touch to your speech. You are, by a personal touch, you are means telling about some positive areas of the person. So it can be in any form. So these are the 4 types of public speaking. I know, means we all, it's not something that it is something very, we only few people are having this quality of public speaking. There are many those who are lacking this, and it is very normal. Maybe the CEOs or the managers or the people, those who are sitting at the higher post, may have this fear. So you need to be very specific about what you want to deliver and how to deliver. So we are going to cover this only. So now many children come to me, being a personality development coach or a public speaker, why it is required? I can speak, I can write well, I can do this well. So why I have to speak in front of the some people? It's okay if I can write my my thoughts and I can submit that, but it is not true. When it comes to the public speaking, there are it's become very important. Means it's not only that you are speaking in a group, but it also helps you in the career advancement. So just imagine that you are in a good job and you are waiting for the promotions and all, and you have to give promotion, you have to give presentations in your department, because it's when you go to the higher level, you need to present in front of the team, you need to lead the team. So you need to have that communication skills in you. You need to have that convincing power with your speeches. So it's very important that you have a clarity in your speech, you have that confidence in your speech, where it will give you the career advancement. So when I talk about the public speaking, it is very important to give you the career advancement. Boost your confidence, like 1 or twice if you have done a speaking, then you become very confident, and you just feel by yourself that when you are confident enough to deliver something, your confidence level is very high, like you are apart from the people, those who are not able to convince properly, right? So it helps you to boost the confidence. Critical thinking, when you are into a public speaking, definitely you are writing these speeches, you are writing about your content, at what to deliver, you are researching your topic. So it is also giving you a critical thinking. It is helping you to develop your critical thinking. So that is also the reason that it's public speaking becomes very important. Now, coming to the personal development, definitely when you are studying about it, when you are grooming yourself in every areas, so your personal development is there. When you are confident enough to deliver, when you are having a critical thinking, so it is helping you to develop personally, right? You are doing your personal development, because every time some other topic you are choosing and you are speaking on it, so you are developing in different areas. You are changing your dressing style, you know that how to deliver, what to wear, what not to wear, whether it is a formal speech, whether it is an informal speech. You are very cautious about your words and sentences. Improve communication skills. Definitely, it is very important that it actually enhances your communication skills. It helps you to not only communicate outside or only in your department, but it also helps in communicating in people in general. You become very efficient in convincing the people what you want to deliver. You are very easily able to make the people understand in a simple language at what you want to deliver and what you want to communicate. So if you are able to, if you have some idea and if you are able to communicate it well, so then it is definitely going to enhance your area of thinking, plus your career advancement. Also, it is increasing the scope of advancement in your any of the field you are working. Making social connections, like suppose just imagine you have you went to any of the place where you are not much friendly about, or you're not having that connections, but being a public speaker, you are easily able to communicate with the people. You are able to make connections with the people. When you speak twice or thrice, people started knowing you. People know that yes, he is a very good communicator, or people started taking suggestions from you. They started want to connect with you in means like they want personally wants to connect with you. So it enhances and it increases your areas of connections. Personal satisfaction, definitely. If I tell you my story, when I was not that good in speaking, then definitely I was not satisfied by my performances. I was very I keep on escaping myself to communicate anything in public. So but once it happens that I have to deliver something because my post requires that, and I have to communicate with the students on the stage. And that was my first day where I realized that I need to work upon my communication skills. I need to work upon my public speaking skills, because I was very much scared in holding mic for the first time. And that is the reason that I was not satisfied what I deliver at that time. But now I'm sitting over here and talking to you people, I am so satisfied. Yes, I know that whatever I'm going to deliver to you all is going is really satisfying me, because I am prepared for it. I have a clarity of vision that what I want to deliver, what I want to tell you, what I want to convey you, and this brings this personal satisfaction. Building leadership skills, definitely. If you are a good communicator, everybody comes to you, you are able to communicate well, and it makes you a leader, because you are able to simplify the things where you want your team to understand that particular concept and take a lead on it. So it gives you the leadership skills. Also a better listener, this is something very important. Like if you are, when you are, if somewhere you are being invited as a keynote speaker, or you are speaking someone, so you need to be a good listener, so that when you can listen to the people, other people, so then you can also make your viewpoints, or you can also understand the others viewpoints. So it helps you to become a good listener. Also develop your vocabulary and fluency. Means like when it becomes the formal speech you want to give, and definitely you are researching a lot on your speech, so you need to work on your vocabulary, you need to use the different words, you need to work on your fluency, you need to practice that, and it automatically develops your fluency, it automatically develops your vocabulary. So these are just the number where I'm telling you that these are the importance of the public speaking. There are n number of importance which can enhance your personality as such if you become a public speaker. Now, I just want you all to watch this video, and then we'll come to the further.
Of course I would. It's hilarious. Oh my God, yes.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you present on last quarter at Thursday's meeting. Sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah, sure.
See you then.
This is my nightmare. What's going on here? I have to give a presentation. Oh no. Remember what happened last time? I'm sure it'll be fine though. It won't be fine. Hi everybody, we had a really interesting last quarter, and I went to bed until I was 10.
Are you nervous? We can all tell you're nervous.
Your hair needs to be re-dyed.
I'm gonna promote you and then fire you.
I know you eat string cheese for breakfast every morning.
String cheese.
Gotta get out of this. Brent, buddy, pal, what is up? Your hat is killing it.
I'm not doing the presentation for you, Sarah.
I lied. I hate your hat.
Quinta likes it.
And ew. No. Hey, Quinta, I got your favorite candy.
Oh, thank you.
So I have a favor to ask.
Of course you do.
I'm supposed to give a presentation tomorrow, but I feel like you would be so much better at it.
I mean, I would, Sarah, but I'm going on vacation tomorrow. Sorry.
No problem. Hey, you. We're gonna do this presentation. You're gonna kill it. No crying this time. There'll be no tears, because it's gonna go so well. Hi guys. Thanks for being here today. I guess you have to because you work here. So, okay, time for presenting. So this was a great quarter in some ways, not so great quarter in other ways. Oh God, I'm messing this up so badly. I bet everyone can smell my fear sweat. I'm fired. I'm so fired. I can hear my boss now. Sarah, you suck. Please leave. No, you can't keep your stapler. It's company property. Get ready to move back in with Mom. At least she'll cook for me. Meatballs.
That was great, Sarah. Fascinating stuff. Thank you.
You did it. Yeah. Didn't even cry this time. Nope. You didn't remember something about meatballs at the end. What?
So here you have seen this video in which this girl, Sarah, was having a fear of speaking, like she failed earlier badly, and that's the reason that she's having a mindset of that she's going to fail again, and she wants to get rid of it. But how many times she'll be escaping herself? It's definitely that a day will come that where she needs either will lose a job or need to prepare something or prepare herself to the particular job what has been assigned to her, right? So here, because of her mindset, she was able to overcome. So I just want to convey this. If you are having this fear, because this is completely a myth. First of all, the two myths are there. So one myth is that all the public speakers are inborn. No, it's not. Means like, I take my example. I was not able to stand on stage and hold mic and convey anything, not even a single sentence I can convey. But slowly and gradually, I updated myself. I took up the speech. I took up the courage to stand on the stage and speak something, right? And that's the reason I'm sitting over here. And not only here, I'm also the keynote speakers of many places. I keep on speaking now. Second myth is that like you are the only one who is getting nervous. No, it's not that. Everybody, when even at this stage, when I have conducted n number of webinars and n number of seminars or a keynote speakers, till date, if I have to speak something, definitely there is a bit nervousness. So it's obvious, it's natural. So nothing to worry about it. The moment you'll do 2-3 speeches, or you take a 2-3 assignments of the public speaker, then you will be also confident in doing that. So it's okay if you fail once. It's okay if you are not able to deliver your content in the first time. It's okay. There is nothing to worry about. It's normal. So you need to understand that. So now there is a reason behind, right? There's a reason behind everything, like why people get nervous. So if I take a survey, means like the surveys tell us that the National Institute of Mental Health found that 75% of us fear speaking more than death. So this is again one of the severe fear which people suffer from, like apart from the height or apart from the means any of the animal or any kind of fear or phobia, you can say. So this is normal, means there are many people like you, many person like you who have a fear of speaking. So it's normal. Most people experiences fear, it comes to speaking in front of the group. So they can speak in family, they can do something in front of mirror, they can sing, but when it comes to the stage, they have that fear. But you all can overcome, we all can overcome this fear. So if I talk about this, so this phobia is a nervousness, lack of confidence, fearless, and the percentage shows that there are 80% of population have some type of presentation fear, like whenever they have to present something in a group, that is a fear. Now, there's a reason behind it, why this fear, means what is the reason behind it, a scientific reason behind it, why this fear is so much of public speaking in most of the people. So there is a one common fear of public speaker is known as a glossophobia. So this is phobia, whoever is having a fear of a speaking. Now, this glossophobia is something I am not telling you that a very nominal one, that a person is getting a nervousness or something like this. No, this is something, the severity of a public speaking. So glossophobia is a technical term given to the severe fear of the public speaking, not a normal fear. If you are having just a normal nervousness, it's not considered as a glossophobia. I'll give you an example, there was one of my colleague in my school when I was teaching. So she was asked to present the assembly, and she needs to speak something. So she was prepared for it, but all of a sudden she was asked to, because she used to write poems, and also there was some chief guest arrival was there. So she was asked automatically by all of a sudden by the principal that you need to narrate your poem, and she was so scared that she just left the stage, and she locked herself in a room, and she was not able to, and the principal then scolded her a lot. And she was also means one of the victim of getting fired from the job, because it was the principal has taken her ego that she has asked, and she is not able to deliver that and not able to narrate that. So though she keeps on telling to her friends and all. So this is something, a severity where a person don't want to face the people and hide themselves. And so there are certain symptoms of fear also, like your mouth dries up, voice is weak, you are not able to utter a word, your body starts shaking, and your heart thumping rapidly. You feel like that your heart is going to come out. It's pounding so hard, and you start sweating. You may feel or you may come across the people that are having this type of phobia. So this is something, phobia, which one needs to work upon. It's not something which is not curable. The thing is that you have to just work on your mindset. That girl we have seen in the video, she just talked to herself. She said that yes, you have to get rid of it, you are going to kill it, you are going to end this fear. So this is something she has talked to her mind herself, and she was able to deliver it so nicely that people appreciated her. Now, if I talk about the top public speaking fears, so why the people are having the fear like this, why they are not able to speak, what is something great in, or what is there so to fear so much? So there is a fear of judgment, like a fear of being negatively judged by the people. The people think that they have so much of negative thoughts. Oh, they will be thinking me this, or my colleague will laugh at me, or what will happen if they are judging me wrong. So all these are our mindsets which we keep on. Actually, the people are not thinking anything about you if you're doing there may be a few, maybe one or two, who are getting jealous of you, and they are judging you, and they are giving you bad comments on it. But it's okay. It is your only mindset that which you need to work upon. Brain freeze, like your brain become freeze, people brain become freeze, that you are not able to utter a word, you forget your lines, you are not having you are not able to memorize that how you're going to start, and there was an awkward silence over there because you are not able to deliver anything, you are not memorizing anything, that how to start, how to begin and all. And this is the reason that your brain freezes. Perfectionism, many people are having this fear, means they are very means that's one of the kind of personality too, that some people are very much perfectionist. They want everything to be perfect. So until and unless they feel like that I'm perfect, I'm not able, I'm doing this perfectly now, they are not ready themselves. They are not able to make themselves ready to deliver, right? So this is something like fear of making mistakes. They always keep on thinking that, oh, what will happen if I'll do mistake? What will happen if I'll do this? So they are, again, this is a mindset that they are, because they think they are very perfectionist, so they want to be perfect in the first go, and it's not possible. Like, you will make mistakes when you go for first time, and then you'll work, you will learn from your mistake, and then again, and slowly and gradually you will be perfect in that. Imposters, the fear of being exposed as a fraud. So like, if you are being called for something, like you are something, like for an example, if you're an author, you are being called to tell about your book, or you are something, a salesperson, you are called to promote your brand or something, and you are not able to, so people may take you wrong, because you, that's what, that is known as an imposter, that you start feeling that I'll be considered as a fraud, I'm not able to deliver, and that's the reason, because I'm not able to deliver, maybe people will take me wrong. Nervousness, this is something common, that fear of seeing be nervous. So truly speaking, that nobody is able to see your nervousness, right? It's a very normal, it's very natural that you are getting nervous while speaking, but it's okay, nobody can see your nervousness, that how severe you are nervous. So it is only you can control yourself. So it's a vicious cycle. The more you become nervous, the more you keep on thinking about it. So just like for an example, if I'm coming to this webinar today, so if I keep on thinking, oh, I'm so worried, I'm so scared, today is my webinar, many people from internationally will be hearing me, what I will do. In spite of that, if I change my wordings, I say, if I change my wordings and I say, I am very excited for today's webinar, I'm very excited for this, I'm very excited that different people listening to me from the world apart, right? So I have changed the word, and so I have changed my mindset. So this is up to you, that how you are working with yourself, how you are preparing your mind to deliver that. Now, we have also seen many people, right, that what makes a great public speaker. There are many people, those who are great public speakers. So like, our Prime Minister, India Prime Minister Narendra Modi, or Sandeep Maheshwari, he's a very much, very well-known youth public speaker. He keeps on inspiring, motivational speaker, the youths, and youths are just following him blindly, whatever he speaks. Sudha Murthy is one of the, again, author, and Nick, everybody knows, Tommy, this flyer, everybody knows that. Then Steve Jobs, everybody knows. So everybody is aware about these speakers. And do you think that these speakers all of a sudden become the public speakers? No, they are not. They have practiced, they have seen the failures, they have come across the failures, they have n number of times they have been failed, and that's the reason that they are here, and we are admiring them over here. So it's not that whoever you see as a public speaker, they, in the one go, they have become the famous, they have become famous, and they are just inspiring people in one go. Or it's a long journey. We are not aware about their struggles, we are not aware about their hard work, but we only see the success of theirs. So you need to understand that whoever is successful in today's world, there is a story, bad story behind it, there is a struggle behind it. Okay, and that's the reason they are able to inspire, because from their story they have transformed their story from the failure to the successful, and that is the reason that they are inspiring through their story. Now, if I talk about what these public speakers are able to, how they can be an effective speakers, because they speak confidently with the new people. So it's not that only the group which you are aware about, you are able to convey your whatever you want to convey. So it's not that. They are confident in impromptu, whatever the speech is being asked to deliver, whatever the questions being asked, because they keep on researching a lot. So they are very confident because they are knowledgeable. They keep on on gathering knowledge, they keep on reading a lot, they keep on researching a lot about different topics. So they become automatically confident, and they are confident in talking to the new people on a different topics. Choose interesting subject. This is something very important, that whoever is speaking, so they have their own niche areas, right? Without the niche area, you cannot talk something, or if you will talk also, you'll not be able to be confident, or in a depth you cannot give a speech on it. Like for an example, being a career coach, if I am somebody asked me to give the business coach something, so I won't be able to convey that confidently. Maybe I'll do research and I'll be able to convey that, but my in-depth knowledge will not be there, and maybe that I fumble in that. So that's the reason that you have to choose your interest area. You need to identify your niche, that what is your niche area where you can speak confidently, where you can give extra some to the people, those who are listening to you, or to the audience. Organize a speech that captures the audience attentions. So like if your speech is not organized in the sense, like you started with something and then you deviate, and because of some questions being asked to you, and the entire speech has been deviated, and whatever you want to convey, whatever you want to deliver, it is completely gone apart, and you are not able to stick to whatever you want to deliver, and the in a haywire manner the entire speech has been taken. So you have to organize, you need to organize like your introduction, your body, and how you are going to conclude your speech, right? So it's very important. That is the reason that the organization played a very important role in your speech. Participate in a serious discussions about schools and community issues. So like it's like if you are a student, start researching a lot about the burning issues, start researching about start reading about the burning issues, so that you can give your viewpoints whenever you are participating in some serious issues, when it is in a kind of a debate has been asked, or you want to participate as a debate, or as a debater, and you want to, or people are asking because you are successful and people are asking your view, so you should be aware about. So you should be aware about the burning issues, you should be aware about the country which you're living in, you need to aware about the world around, the important issues where you can give your viewpoints. Use language properly. So these are the something which I'm talking about right now. These are the effective public speakers which we have seen. They are just few I have shown. There are n number of successful public speakers, and they are using this strategy, and that is the reason that they are successful. Use language properly. So now there's one more myth that public speaking, many students come to me, and being India as a like Hindi, now there is very less children, those who are going to the Hindi medium. There are more on English medium schools over here, but still children are having a scare of speaking English because that's not a mother tongue. So they keep on asking me like, ma'am, I'm not good at English, what to do? I'm not, how will I convey? How will I learn English? So I just tell them it's not, whatever the language you are aware about, whichever the language you can communicate properly, which with clarity, that language you have to use. It's not, nobody says that to become a motivational speaker, you want to be an English, you want to be well versed with the English, or anyone can be the motivational speaker, anyone can be any other coach or something, or a speaker in other different niches. And language is not a barrier. Whichever the language you know, speak in that language, because in that language you are able to communicate your people, you are able to gather the attention of the audience. Be more sensitive to the opinions of others. So like as I said, there's one of the basic quality that, or importance, if I say that, is that you become a good listener. So here, if they are the good listener, they are aware about the opinions of the other, they respect the opinions of others, and that's the reason that they are also listening to these people, to the other people, and then giving their viewpoints after listening to them, and also respect their opinions. Maybe their opinions can differ, but they also respect their opinions because they are patient listeners. These are the few qualities which I just mentioned, the effective speakers over here. So we can also possess these qualities, so to become successful in that area. Now coming to this effective public speech. So it's a very important saying, like a speech is like a love affair. Any fool can start it, but to end it, it requires a considerable skill. So yes, like you can start on any topic, right? You can speak on any topic, yeah, but you know how to conclude. If you are not aware about the conclusion part, if you are not able to summarize, and then your speech is waste, you'll not be able to give a hit mark to the audience mind, right? So there is a very means like the structure. If I talk about the great speech, it matters a lot. Ethos, logos, and pathos. So what is ethos? Ethos is about establishing your authority to speak on the subject. So as I mentioned, that you need to be very expert in that particular subject. Like if, for an example, if you're a science teacher, and if I ask you to talk about the social science, you'll not be that authentic to speak about it. So you have an authority to speak on the subject. So you have that command, you have that knowledge, you have that authority, you have taken certain researches on it, and that's the reason. So that becomes that you have already built your credibility on that particular, maybe a motivational speaker, maybe a life coach speaker, or maybe any speaker, any particular niche you have taken. Logos is a logical argument of your point. So you are able to defend your point. Whatever you are saying, you are able to take a logical argument positively. You are able to take a logical argument without raising your voice, without conquering on someone. So you are very patient enough to put forward your points. And pathos is an attempt to sway the audience emotionally, that with the flow, as I explained to you about the persuade information, right? Persuade speech. So you are able to persuade the people what you are saying. That you are able to, like if you are an emotional speaker, so you are able, or you are a motivation speaker, so you are able to motivate the entire group, whoever is listening to you. So that is something a pathos. It works a lot. So this structure always keep in mind whenever you are preparing your speech. Now coming to the components of the successful speech. So this play a very important role. Apart from the ethos, logos, and pathos, this is something that if you are including these components in your successful speech, you are going to deliver it very confidently. Storytelling is very important nowadays. Like from the very childhood, right? We always learn to listen to the stories, right? And we also remember the stories. If anything is conveyed to us in a story form, so we remember also. So this storytelling method is something that you have created a story of something. You are telling your story. You are making the people just understanding them that yes, your situation is same as there. You are able to recollect, you are able to resonate with the people. So with the storytelling, you are able to resonate, you are able to make the people resonate with your story, their story. They can also just have a thinking that yes, okay, this also happens to me, this also happened to me, yes, he is or I'm the same level. So they have a connection. Once you start with the storytelling, you able to make the connection with the people. Body language, definitely, if it matters a lot. Like if being a speaker, if your shoulders are down, you are yourself not confident, if you are not erected, your body is not erected, and you are delivering, then nobody is going to. You're looking here and there, you're not making eye contact, your language is not clarity, you're mumbling, your voice is very weak. Definitely your entire body is extra. Maybe you are showing the extra excitement, or maybe you are very dull, that no people is getting an interest. So you have to be very normal, because your non-verbal expressions are very much easily being identified the people. So if you are very nervous, if you are doing like this again and again, if you're merging your finger like this, people can notice it well. And so your body language conveys a lot then to your verbal communication. So you have to take care of your body language. You have to be well fitted dress. Your dress should be like the presentable dress. It should not be very shabby, it should not be very glossy, and you need to have a very nice outfit where you can convey confidently. Like you have wear something where you yourself is not confident in carrying that particular dress, so you'll not be able to convey your speech confidently. So you need to take care of all these. So body language, you need to have a facial expressions, because that matters a lot. With the facial expressions, you are able to make the people connect with you. If a people are not listening to you, and if you are making an angry face, so then definitely it can be judged easily by the people. Tone of voice, this is very important. That voice modulation is very important. Like if you're going in the same pace without knowing that where to raise and where to lower your voice, if you are giving something, asking the question, so that what is your expression, how is your voice when you are pointing something, or you want to specify something, so then there should be a voice modulations, and it matters a lot. If there is a voice modulation, it attracts the people around, it attracts the audience a lot. Pause, there is nothing means wrong in taking the pause. So here there should be some pauses. Like if you're going just flow telling, so no pause at all, so then definitely it makes again the boring, and you are not catering the entire audience. So you need to take pause, you need to connect with the people. There's like you need to have an eye contact, and you need to again come back. So pause should not be very long, and pause should not be very small. There should be and there should also be a timing pause, like where it is required. If you are taking too much of pauses, okay, and understand, okay, always, and or keep on using these words, so then definitely these pauses sounds that you are getting nervous. Visual cues, yes, you have to use. If you can use your visual cues, if you can connect with something which is there, if you're presenting something, you can use the visual cues. It actually gives the you can say the more opinions to the people to get interactive with you. So these visual cues are also very beneficial when you talk about the successful speech. Now, coming to the effective communication, what are the areas, or how you can make your communication effective? So this is a pyramid where you can work upon effective public speaking. So like speech practice. So like, first of all, if I talk about we'll go from bottom to down: public speaking foundation, search purpose, topic selection, and audience analysis. So you need to understand what is your purpose, what topic you are delivering, what is your purpose, who is your target group, what you want to convey them. So you need to select a topic. You need to have a purpose. Like what is your purpose in giving this a speech or becoming a keynote speaker over there? What do you want to convey to the people? Then their topic selection and audience analysis, like whether it's age group students or a middle school students, or there are employers, or whoever, it's a common people coming from a different background. So you need to analyze the audience. Also, you also need to analyze that what is the group size, like it's a small group or it's a large group, because in a small group you will able to convey one-to-one, but when it comes to the large group, it takes too much means patience also, and too much you cannot do the eye contact with everyone. So you need to have a strategy that how you're catering the entire group, so that they are listening and attending your whatever you're speaking with a patient listener, as a patient listener. So you need to be very specific about audience analysis. Then coming to the speech preparation. So you need to, when you have selected your topic, right? Now you are aware about your target group, you are aware about your purpose. So it becomes very easy that how to make your speech effective. So you need to do a lot of research. You need to read a books about it, and it's not a one-day process. Please keep your speeches with a span of week or a 15 days, so that you can prepare well. So do research, then you organize your speech, as I spoke earlier, like there should be an introduction, then the body of it, and the conclusion of it. So you need to organize your speech, that, and whatever may matter, you should not be deviating from your speech, because it happens when we become interactive with the audience. So it happens that sometimes audience asks the questions which is not relevant, maybe. So you can come back again, okay, I'll come back to you later with this right now. Or you can just in a short, you can, if you can able to, or you can always say like, okay, you can, for this particular thing, because it's not relevant to it, to the topic, you can email me, or you can ask me on the chat, and I'll be definitely giving you answer. And sometimes it happens that you are not even aware about what the audience asks, because this is also something fear, that what happen if somebody asks me something which I'm not able to answer? So there is nothing wrong in telling them, okay, right now I'm not aware about this. I'll be getting back to you. Please drop your email over there and I'll be giving you answer on your email. So because we cannot be perfect in everything, we cannot be knowledgeable in everything. So it may happen that some area may be out of the box and you are not able to answer. So it's nothing wrong in telling the people that will be getting back to you on this through the email or through the chat or something, any through any communication. Support, what all supports you require, like tools, what method you are using, whether you are it's a stage you are using, or what tools you are using, whether you are going to the online, offline, what tools you are using. So what all support you require, whether you are holding a papers in your hand, whether you are just using the PPT for it, or whatever the tools you require, it should be ready prior, a week prior, so that you can rehearse with that tool perfectly. Speech practice, verbal delivery, do lot much practice when you come to the speech. So I'm not saying that you memorize it, but when you do practice again and again, it's automatically you are aware about that. After this I have to speak this, after this I have to speak this, after this I have to speak this. So if you're not using any visual aids like PPT and all, and you have to just deliver your on the topic, so then you are aware about that, how you are delivering, what will come next, so that it makes your speech very organized. And non-verbal delivery is definitely what you are wearing, whether you are making eye contact or not, how you are keeping your body, whether your body is lean or shoulder straight. All these matters a lot. So you need to be very specific about this. Now coming to the preparation for speaking. So one thing, this is a cycle which you need to follow, as we have already spoke a lot about this, that knowing your audience, it's very important that you are aware about your audience, from which background your audience is coming, whether this audience is villagers. So you need to be very specific, that in a very simple way you need to communicate that, and what language to use if your audience is coming from a very hi-fi group. So you need to deliver in that level, that they are very educated. The basic part will not go with them, you have to go with a higher level. So you need to understand, and wherever your speech is, you need to be called as a public speaker or a keynote speaker, or you want to deliver anything, you should know your audience, choosing the topic. So it's very specific, like we should be very specific about choosing a topic. Don't agree to anything where you are not confident enough just to become a public speaker, because then you will fail in the first square and your confidence level will be low. So you need to be understand that what topic is your forte, where you can speak confidently, where you can are what you are interested about, and determining your purpose. So it's very important. What is your purpose? The purpose of my today webinar is that I want to make you people out from the fear, because I myself understood that it's a fear which is not hindering our career. It's a fear which is not letting us to develop personally. So I want everybody to work on this personality development. I take classes and I keep on students telling that how they can work upon their public speaking skills, because I myself have faced this problem. So that is my purpose, to bring the students, bring the employers to come over of this fear. Collecting your supporting material. Do not forget to collect your supporting material whenever you are going to deliver your speech. In any manner, if you are talking about the PPT or your pen drive or your laptop, so anything, or any research papers you have, all this you need to collect with you while going for the speech. Making the outline is something very important. Outline is something which I said, that the organized one, that you are clear about your outline, that first you will be speaking on this, and then you will be coming on this, and then you will be concluding like this, where you need to do the activity, where you are doing the second activity. So you are aware about it, and that makes your speech very organized. Plus it also keep on connecting the audience from the beginning till the end. It's not that from the beginning only the audience are with you, and till the last the audience are not at all interested in seeing you. So if you are ready with your outline, I'm definite that they will be able to connect with you, and you will be able to connect with your audience till the last. Writing the speech is something very important. The moment you write, right? Whatever you want to deliver, the moment you write it, your brain start working like this. Like you are very clear that how you are going to deliver, and you are, when you are writing and when you are narrating, when you are speaking, so then you are also working on your modulations, voice modulations. You are also working on a vocabulary. You are also working on your where to, on your tone, or like voice tone, like where to raise, where to lower, how much to get excited, how much to keep comprise and control yourself, so that you are able to. So the moment you write, your brain started working like this, and the moment you write, you're also clear about that what you are going to deliver, what, and when you read and when you narrate, so then you are able to understand these are the extra pointers which you are not required, and then you can again rewrite and rehearse again and again. So this is something will help you to become a successful public speaker. Now, this is something which we have already spoken about, the 6 weeks of the effective public speaker. Please do remember these. Be organized. You have to be organized. Now, here the organization, it doesn't mean that only your speech. You need to be organized yourself. You need to be very up to the mark, like how to be presentable, and how you, where you are using the, how to present and what tools you're using. So you need to be organized. It's not that you are going to give your speech and all your papers are lying over there, your PPT somewhere, you are not finding your pen drive. So you need to organize in every sense. Be clear. Whatever you are speaking, it should be very clear. It should be very precise and comprise at what you want to. It's not like if you're talking about the story, so the story just keep on weighing in a manner that you are not able to come back to it, right? So it should be very clear, it should be very direct. You are having an eye contact with the people. When it's a small group, as I told you earlier also, like when it's a small group, you are able to connect with the people very easily. But when it's a large group, you cannot do the eye contact easily. So what you can do, like if it's a large group of 100 or 200 people, so you can always point the people, those who are sitting at the back, and you can tell them. So nobody knows at whom you are pointing. You are looking over there, so people must be very cautious that maybe you are being pointed out, or he or she may be pointed out any time. So they become little conscious, they started listening. So this is the way that how you can use a different strategy to make your people connected. Take a pause, interact with them, ask something related to it, and ask their opinions in between that. So you'll be able to get connections with the people. Be open, like your body language should not be squeezing. Open to embrace whatever the people are saying, open to whatever you're speaking. Take a space, complete the entire stage, like conquer the entire space, move, not don't be still at one place and speaking or somewhere. Just hold the mic, cover the entire group. So you need to be very open in your body language, the way you are moving, you are entering, the way you are asking the questions. So this all matters. So how your body language should be. So you need to be very specific, because it's an important saying that more than a verbal, people observe your non-verbal accent, non-verbal thing, that non-verbal communication, and they are able to connect with you more easily. Be vocal. Be vocal in your voice. Be loud, not loud as much that it seems that you are shouting, but not that loud that people are not able to hear. They have to keep, again and again listen to you, or make their ear, or they have to put a lot much effort to listen to you. So it should not be that. You should be very vocal. You should have a perfect voice when you are delivering. There should be like modulations of a pitch when you are delivering. So you have to be vocal about it. Be yourself. This is something which I like. Like whatever you are, you be yourself. Don't try to fake. Don't bring the wrong accent or fake accent in your saying. Like you if suppose for like as an Indian, my English is like I have an Indian accent, but if I start faking as a American or something accent, I may have that after a lot of a lot much practice, but I'll not be able to means like confident enough in doing that. So I have to be myself at what accent I have to use. So don't fake your accent, don't fake your extra energy and you are showing at how excited you are. It's no need all that. Be normal, be yourself and be confident. So this makes you be yourself. Always remember one thing, that experience builds the confidence. So if it's not that in a one-day process, right? So you can see in the picture and you can resonate with it that you can be a lion, like if you do practice a lot. So you can. So there's one activity which whoever is struggling with public speaking, you can take these type of pictures where you can practice like the small minute things you can cover in your practice. Like for an example, there was a class, colorful class with lot of children. They are shouting, messing the class. The teacher was in a blue coat and red skirt, was wearing a heel, and she is so decent. She was, her hair's being brown color and tied up. She was so passionate enough to listen to the students, those who are fighting. There was a boy who was troubling this girl with a yellow ribbon, and this girl was getting angry on this boy. He was having a pencil in her hand. This boy wants the pencil from her and she is not ready to give, and she was shouting, and teacher was trying to communicate to convince the both of them. Outside there was a principal who found that class was totally mess in the blue color. The principal personality is so strong that he's in a blue color, sorry, like purple color coat and pants. He was looking so confident, personality, well personality. He's wearing specs, but he was in a very angry mood. So these type of activities you can do where you are noting down or observing the minute things to make your speech more comfortable, more expressive. Try to connect with us in a story form. So this helps you also to able to connect with the audience, and it'll make you also confident. So you are, when you are giving the expressions, keeping in mind the smallest observation, then it makes your speeches very impressive. These are the some tongue twisters which you can make your students, being an educator, or you can yourself can mean, like if you have this fear of a voice or a pronunciations, or you are a speech, you are not fluent enough, practice this tongue twisters. Like all these there are n number of tongue twisters in the Google. You can search for, practice every day, thrice, twice, 4 times, 5 times, 7 times, and it will help you to work on your fluency. It will help you to work on to spell the words which you found difficult. Your sound, your means like you are able to catch the words properly. So this helps you in all these things. The tongue twisters help you a lot in making your voice modulation and making your spellings error or your pronunciations. All this will help you to work upon. So at last, I just want to tell that you can have a brilliant ideas, right? But if you can't get them across, your ideas won't get anywhere. So it's very important that if you have any idea, you should have that quality to deliver it. You should have that quality to convince people with your idea. You can deliver that idea. Until and unless you're able to communicate your idea, nobody knows that it's your idea, and you will not be able to conquer yourself, your idea. So that is something very important, and that is where the public speaking becomes very important. Thank you. With this, I thank you all for listening to me patiently. I hope you like the session. I hope that this session is going to help you out. If you want to do a public speaking sessions with me, you can contact me anytime, and we can have a one-to-one sessions too. Thank you and have a nice day.